What would I do if my life sucked like yours? It just sucked. He sucked. Now, I'm not gonna speak to you in this video as somebody who has achieved everything and all in life. I'm no Elon Musk. I'm not putting people on Mars, but I've been able to change my life a little bit, okay? And have moderate success. So I wanna guide you through in this video. The promise is, if you stick with me here, the next few minutes, I'm gonna show you what it takes to level up your life. From whatever level you're at to increase your value. Value is not something that's static. Value is something that is interchangeable and can be increased over time. Whether you're a male, whether you're a female, whether you're a donkey, cat, dog, I don't care. I'm gonna teach you how to just improve your overall value in life. Now let's talk about the most important things. The classification of high value these days, okay? When I first started in this social dynamics 15 years ago, high value just meant like you were an important person. You could tell good stories about adventures you've been on. And you had the behaviors to protect others and lead other people around you. That was considered high value. So people want to go to like they don't know what to do at the end of the night. You're like, I got an idea for a club. Let's go to a club. That was high value. Or you would say, you know what? I don't know what to do with my career. Somebody would come in and help you and solve the situation. That was high value. Or somebody who was just like in shape. Don't scroll down. I have African legs. I'm working on it. Okay. That was high value. Okay. That was just in general high value. Somebody who had money. But now it's changed. It's like the typical dude who has high value has they call it the 66666s, right? He's got a six pack. He is 6 feet tall. He's making six figures a year. And maybe he like works out 6 days a week, or I don't even know what, okay? But that is not realistic, especially if you're saying I'm at this level of my life. How do I do my come up? How do I do my blow up? How do I do my grow up? And I'm gonna teach you all that today. By the way, I go into this in extreme detail in all my programs called boot camps, where I come and I analyze you face to face all around the world, and I break it down to see what you're doing in real time, okay? And I have a few cities left. This is my final world tour. If you're just meeting me, find out more about it. Okay, click the link down below, put the dates here, find out about boot camp. And anywhere you are in the world, you wanna level up and become more high value, I got a program called Boss, which is all about how to become a 10 on 10 person internally, take that inner game, and then whoosh, push it out to get to know the world. So if you are not high value, this increase your value, the first thing I'm gonna say is it's mindsets and behaviors. You gotta focus on the mindsets first, and we're gonna get through those. One of the first ones in becoming high value is the mindset of opportunity and giving value to others. So in my circle of friends, I actually have something I've never talked about before. I call it a board of directors. And I have 20 people on this list. I might flash the list here and just kind of blur out the last. These are like 5 people I believe in marketing, 5 people that are really great in health, 5 people that are great in relationships. They have the marriage relationship that I want, and 5 people that are amazing at other areas. And I will call my board of directors once a month, not all together. I'll call them once a month and I'll say, hey, I want to be able to talk with you about something I'm going through. And we just give each other ideas, man. I was telling my buddy Alejandro about this. I'm like, yo, I just give out ideas. There's a guy called Jesse who has a program called Endless Options. We used to talk on the phone for hours, once a week, and I actually gave him this idea. I called it the service. I was unable to do it, but I think it kind of became his Endless Options Accelerator program, where everything is done for you, right? That was my idea. He gave me an idea of something called Pillow Talk, which channel I didn't get the chance to start, but that was a beautiful idea. And what high value people do, or people that are giving value, is they just learn to help each other. Once a week, you should be calling 10 people on your list that you want to meet and just say, hey bro, how can I help you? Is there anything I can do for you? How could I improve your life? And you just do that, you're automatically adding value. It's not taking them to dinner. It's not figuring out what book they want to read. It's solving a real problem in their life, in health, relationships, or finance. Solving that is what high value is, all right? That's the first one. Getting opportunities and getting around the right people. Your network is your net worth. You might have heard this before, but it's absolutely true. I don't believe that I would be where I am today unless I had the people to be around to have the mindset. So I lived 3 mansions in the Hollywood Hills, which is fucking crazy. Most people are like, I want to aspire to live in the Hollywood. I've already done it, so I know what that's like. And I met millionaires, I met Oliver Stone, the director, I met Playboy models, and all this kind of affected like who I was around. And I'd say in your network, you might not be at a chance where you can impact or reach 5 level people, but you can at least start impacting the people that are on the same level as you and adding value to their lives. So for example, behind the camera, B-roll right now, We have Miss Bogota Bikini International. She's first place, okay? And so I'm gonna do this video. She's gonna help me with the video, and I'm gonna help her get more exposure online because I happen to be a master of online business, okay? And so it's people exchanging value and helping each other. Maybe they're not slightly that high above you, but maybe there's areas that you can help them out in, okay? So that's really, really important. Next thing is, bro, telling you this like a brother, get your fitness and your health together. People will say, looks don't matter, but you know what? Health is actually an indicator of, or fitness is an indicator of your health because it shows discipline. I'm not saying you need to get a six-pack, but if you have a tight midsection, let's say 13 to 12% body fat, it shows that you take care of yourself. It shows that you're eating right. It shows that you're in a financial position to eat right. It shows that you have discipline. All these things are important. Not the body, but the person's mind that was created, that they created that body. Discipline is where you're cutting off all the other bullshit that doesn't matter. You're cutting off things that distract you. You're cutting off things that are important. You're saying, no, I will not go drinking on Friday night. By the way, shh, I went drinking the last 2 Friday nights. It's horrible. I slipped on the gym for a week, so I'm working out with her. But you know, skipping going out to the gym, going out to the club on Friday night, one of the best things you can do because it shows sacrifice into your body, it shows discipline. And when you do that, when you do something hard, it builds 1% more belief. And then you're like, yeah, I fucking did it. I'm the man. Yeah, good on me. And it builds 1% more belief, right? And you build up these beliefs and you start to feel great about yourself as a person. So that's super, super, super important, all right? The next thing I'd say is with your finances, start thinking about investing. Start thinking about investing. And I don't mean investing into like a business. Invest into skills. If I was a guy kicking out of college, you're gonna come to college, you're gonna have a degree. Maybe your degree cost you, what does a college degree cost? I don't even know, guys. Anybody, yell it out. 100,000 American dollars, 40,000 American dollars. Okay, so now you have $40,000 in debt. And if you're doing medical, if you're doing health, if you're doing legal, if you're doing something along those lines, maybe like tech and computer programming, it's worth it to have that degree. But think of all the other skills you can just learn online from that degree. Harvard University has a whole website you can go to now and just learn degrees, okay? Or learn information. So invest into more skills. If I had $500,000 in my pocket right now, the only thing I would do to it is I would just go out and buy more skills. And then I'd buy a camera to capture those skills. And then I'd buy people that can network to use those skills. And you build it so on and so on and so on and so on. The way that you build a legacy is not out of nowhere. The first thing you do is you build a bunch of skills for yourself that you're really good at. Skills that cannot be replaced. Really, really, really good skills, like how I have for a few years in relationships. Then you teach those skills to others. So now you're a coach. That's your second level. And that's maybe 3 to 4 years you do that. Then your fourth level is you teach others how to teach that skill. Okay, and that's where I'm going to now with Influence Mastery for Coaches. I'm teaching coaches. I'm teaching entrepreneurs like her behind the camera. I'm teaching people that are experts or consultants how to build a business, how to scale themselves. So after you do that, then you build an agency where you're able to do all that for people and they don't have to do any work, okay? So that's the next level that you go to. And then you teach business systems. That's probably gonna be like closer to your 40s or your 50s where you sell business systems. Each one of those levels I mapped out is a path to you building financial freedom, success for the rest of your life, all right? Now, the other most important thing I'll say is you're a high value person is go out there, meet girls, have fun, meet guys. If you are a woman, you wanna meet guys, go out there and do that. But remember, what is important is who you choose in your life. The wrong person in your life, as we've seen by Johnny Depp, as we see by Will Smith, you could build up your whole life and then half of your wealth can be gone and you could have mental torture, want to suicide yourself if you choose the wrong people. So you have to vet everybody in your life as if you are a CEO of a company, and the best people that you make it past that interview deserve to be in your life and then deserve to have time. Now, for the females that are watching this, all right, I would say the most high value thing you can be as a female is to find your balance between, it's gonna sound so simple, you may not agree with it, it's fine. Find your balance between masculine and feminine energy. Typically today, the world says you don't have to kick kids, you don't have to have a family, you don't have to do any of that. And you can just focus on yourself, be a career woman, be powerful, and then you will have happiness in life. But what happens is women have a biological clock where you get to 35 or 40 and you realize you feel unsatisfied with some of those things because you've been denying your nature, okay? Now, my friend here, she's very ambitious. She's Miss Bogota Bikini International first place winner. She's 24, wants to have a family, and she wants to do it in 2 years. So at some point, it's the best years of her life, and she has to make a decision if she wants to do it now or later. There's some women that can have both family and business, but it's very hard to manage the both because as a woman, you'll be pregnant, baby, for 9 months, and that means less exercise, right? If you want to have a family, it means less. If you want to have more kids, it means less. So there's a decision that all women have to make that is unfortunately unfair to men, because men don't make that decision, but women have to make it earlier on in their life, okay? These are things that must be thought about. And most men are not attracted to the women that have a career. You know, myself personally, I could provide for 2 people if I was here in Colombia. She could work at Starbucks and she could be a barista at Starbucks, and I'd still be able to provide a nice lifestyle for us and teach and grow things. It's important to be able to teach and grow together. And the very last thing I will say about being a high value person or becoming high value is you got to make sure people around you share the same vision and the same expectation. You might say, I want to be a rock star, and they want to be like a stay-at-home family. And it's like those things will slowly drag you apart. Make sure you have the same decisions. Even about the wedding, there's people that say, I want to have a fancy wedding. I want to have a fancy wedding ring. This is not wedding ring, by the way. This is a Oura ring for my heartbeat. I want to have a fancy wedding. Then there's other people who say, oh, well, I want to build a house, take the money for the wedding and invest it into a house. These are 2 very different opinions about the future in the world. So you have to have clear expectations about what you want, how your family's raised, how you want to spend your time, how you want to design your life. Make that very clear to people around you. The greatest mistake you can make here, the greatest thing to threaten you, is that you choose the wrong people, you make the wrong decisions, and also that you invest into the wrong things. You make the wrong design choices, all right? Learn from mistakes as quickly as possible. So anyways, you want to do this with me? Guess what? I got a fitness trainer program, so click below to buy my protein shake. I'm kidding. I don't have a protein shake, but I do have my boot camp dates, which I mentioned. I'm coming to Canada, Israel, Istanbul, Turkey, Budapest for an immersion, in Australia. And I also have my programs, or the digital programs down below. And you can click those out and check out what it takes to really become a 10 on 10 person and raise your value to a higher level. No matter where you are, you can start. Anywhere you are, you can start, all right? And so I'm excited to have my friend here come and show me some exercises. Are you ready for exercises? Yes? Ready for gymnasia? Okay. So click up here to learn more on my playlist about becoming high value. Everything I said will make sense in this video, but this will finally top it off and bring it all together. You need to click here right now.